We are really excited that today we get to announce the team is growing by a few guys here. Would you welcome to 100 Huntley Street a great new co-host in Greg Musselman, a great new Bible teacher in Robbie Simon, and a great new roadshow in Kevin Paul. So this is going to be great. Way to go, guys! We are welcome. We're just excited that you're with us. It's a big thing to add a new hosting team to our on-air staff, and we've been praying for months about this.
We have, and thank you for your patience as we've tried to figure out where God's leading us. Really, for us, it's a calling, and we're so excited to have the three of you as part of the team. And Greg, how's it feel?
Well, this is kind of a dream come true. I mean, I've had the opportunity of being, a guest many times on this program. We've done partnerships together, and one of the things I was telling Lauren is 30 years ago, coming up this fall, was when I went to Bible school. And the main motivation was, I want to work on 100 Huntley Street with David Main someday.
Okay.
It took 30 years, but we're okay.
All right, and let's let our viewers at home know just how amazing God has been preparing Greg Musselman here. So yeah, you went to Bible College, Vanguard College in Edmonton, got your training, started as a youth pastor, worked in pastoring, then you got into sports broadcasting at ITV.
Yeah, ITV in Edmonton. In fact, that's where I met David Mains. Those days, they used to come into the studios, because ITV has for 40 years, I think, or so, have carried 100 Huntley Street. And so David would come in, and I got to know him and some of the staff at Huntley Street. And because of my, background in broadcasting, David encouraged me in that time. And, so it's really been interesting. And
and so you kept in the sports track, kind of a sports broadcaster track, but also the pastoring kind of always pulled at you until the persecuted church really came on your horizon as that's the game to watch.
Back in 1988, I was a youth pastor in Leduc, just south of Edmonton. And actually somebody from Open Doors Ministries came in and talked about persecuted Christians. I kind of knew a little bit about it, but not a lot. And then the more that I would start to pray, and my desire was someday to, to work with the persecuted church. And then in 2000, I traveled to South Sudan with Glenn Penner, the late Glenn Penner, with Voice of the Martyrs. And that totally changed my whole life and perspective. And it's just been a real joy to travel around the world and encourage people that are suffering for their faith, and to bring the church in Canada and the persecuted church together. And then with 100 Huntley Street, we've had opportunity to be able to share those stories.
I think you've helped cover his stories on 5 continents, right? 25 different countries you have been in. And of all the seasons for us to be able to partner with the Voice of the Church, the persecuted church. So we're doing a kind of a bit of a share with Voice of the Martyrs and with you, Greg, but we're delighted that you'll be here every day doing interviews with Maggie and Cheryl, and just helping us grow in our understanding of how to apply the teachings of Jesus to our life. You love interviews. You love that process.
Well, and I love the kingdom. I love, interviewing people from, all walks of life in the Christian faith. And it's been just so exciting to, have this opportunity. And I'd like to thank my friends over at Voice of the Martyrs. I'm able to, go back with, Doug McKenzie, who used to be, of course, here, and Floyd Brobel, and just the way the Lord put this all together. It had to be a God thing. It's something I would have liked to have done, but I couldn't have figured it out. So I'm just delighted to be here, and looking forward to, the days ahead, and just working with you guys. It's, I've had opportunity already, so it's been wonderful. And I know that, we're going to have opportunities to, bring more information and to pray for our brothers and sisters in Christ that are suffering for the cause of the gospel.